Actually, I heard it through Chad. I just reached out to him. I was telling him I wanted to compete again, and I just went over to his house. He told me about the JuggernautAI. The app is like freaking your mom and dad. This thing's asking you how much hours did you sleep, like did you eat enough calories, how's your body feeling. This is way more like personalized for you, because say if you're like feeling really beat up, it's gonna adjust to you. When like say you have a coach, they might just tell you go, 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 and this app is just very good because it listens to you. So yeah, he just told me I'll get way better results doing the AI app, and I was kind of a little like skeptical, like, man, I want him to really coach me, not this app. But like, I've been coached by Chad since I was 17, and this app is pretty much the same stuff I was doing when I first started. There's a lot of different things in there too, which is dope. And probably my favorite thing is just being able to choose different exercises, because sometimes you get a program and it's like back raises, and you're like, I fucking hate back raises, and so you could like do something else. So that's probably my favorite part about it. Man, it's been like 3 years. The last competition I did was the US Open. Damn, like 2018, yeah. That was the last competition I did. It was in wraps. I totaled 1804. So the next competition I'm gonna do is gonna be in just raw and sleeves. And I'm probably gonna go for, I don't know, I wanna get like 1900 at least in sleeves. So I'm gonna try to go out there, just have some fun, get on the platform again, show face, and just have some fun. I'm just ready to do one rep again, man. All these reps are killing me. I mean, ever since I started with Chad, we'd always start off with 10s, go down to 8, 6, 5. So now I'm on 5s. Today is 1 top set of 5 and 6 by 5 back down sets, just depending on how hard that top set is. So Chad told me not to go too hard for the video. He's like, make sure you don't go too crazy just because you're filming. I was like, man, once that camera gets on me, I don't know. Might have to go all out. Nah, we'll see how I feel. I always try to go a little more than the app, you know? Whatever it tells me, try to go at least 5, 10 pounds, just depending on how I'm feeling. Like sometimes I'll read the number, I'm like, that's a lot of weight. But 440, I might just round it to 455. Looks better, 4 plates and a 25. Actually, I can't even do that now because you got the 55-pound bar, that's 465. That's a big jump, so we'll see. We'll just see how I feel. It's too light right now. I'll know when I'm at like 4 plates, how I'm feeling. So this is 405 or 430. It's a lot of people ask, like, what does RPE mean right here? Rate of perceived exertion. And so RPE 6 could have done at least 4 reps. So it's for sure got to be easy, man. This training is very like, I guess you would say, like, if you're an ego lifter, which we all are. If you're a male, you got an ego. So it's very kind of hard to judge it, I guess, some days, because sometimes you're like, dude, I just want to do a certain number. But like, we're always like kind of just trying to, it's easier in here because I'm not trying to compete against anybody. I'm competing against myself. So I'm not like, I got to worry about other people. But I know that feeling when you go to another gym, you see some guy squatting 4 plates. You're like, I'm going to do 5 plates today. So like, you get that competition, but I'm not trying to impress nobody. So like I said, I'm going to stick to the script. It has anywhere doing 405 to 430. I really want to just throw that 25 on, but can't be lifting with your ego. Can't be lifting with the ego. Or for Instagram. A lot of people be lifting for Instagram, you know? Been here for a little bit over a year. Yeah, for sure over a year. Yeah, and then I got this warehouse and I was like, man, I'm definitely I didn't think I was gonna have a gym. I just was gonna have something for myself. And then I got a good deal and all this stuff. So yeah, man, it's crazy to believe I got my own gym because I know what it takes to run a gym, and it's a lot of money, a lot of startup stuff. So it's dope that I got my own spot to train at. There it is. Glad I didn't go too heavy because didn't let it feel heavy, but it's RP 6. That means like I got 4 more reps, so I was just making sure it looked easy. I did 455, 5 reps was about RP 6 done. And now it gives me what I need to do. So 435 for 6 sets of 5. And every time you complete a set, say if it got a little bit harder, you know, you could be like, yo, that was like RPE 7 for me or something like that. So it'll all adjust on how you're, you know, the weight you pick, and that's it. So we're gonna do 435 next set for 5 reps. Oh yeah, and then on these back down sets, I always try to go beltless. I only took about 20 pounds off though, so going beltless is really gonna tax me, but I'm gonna train without my belt as long as I can, see how I feel. But like I said, that now it's just really working my core and my back because I don't have that extra layer around my stomach to really create that tightness. So I gotta do it internally. Woo, feel good. Got 5 more sets to go. Make sure you know how to squat, get that squat technique in. Check out Chad's YouTube, he got hella tutorial videos. Probably the most underrated, like, I don't know, information out there. He's been doing that shit for years since I've known him. Like 2010 I met Chad. 2010 or 2009 I think I met Chad. So he's been having great information out there for athletes, not just power lifters. You know, he trains volleyball, girls. I remember when I was going to his gym, to NFL athletes, to freaking bobsled Olympic athletes and shit. So he does everything, man. So make sure you check out that YouTube. That was when I first did my first comp with Chad. We went to Ohio, some SPF meet. I did really good. Chad trained me for that for only 8 weeks. And I ran into Louis Simmons and he was like, man, you're a strong kid. We got to get you in a suit. And I was like, a suit? I said, that is gay. And he was just all like, he didn't even say nothing. He just like turned around and walked away. And then we're at dinner and I was like, yo, Chad, some old man at the competition was like, you should lift in a suit. And I thought that was funny because like, I've always been about raw lifting, like just since I was young. I'm an athlete, so as a football player, you can't fucking wear a suit and squat, or like you're not gonna squat like this on a football field. When I said that to him, like I had no idea who he was, and Chad was just like, wait, was it some old man with like tattoos? And I was like, yeah. He's like, bro, that's Louis Simmons. That's like the fucking like god of like geared powerlifting. And I was just like, oh shit, and like, it's just funny, you know? Like, I would never, like, you know, thought that was Louis Simmons at the time, but hey, I didn't know. So that's my story I tell everyone about the geared lifting. That one was 6. This is my 3rd one. So, like I said, I got a little bit harder, so I'm gonna go up to a 7. 4 set right here, 4 set. Another story I have, like, Chad was like, here, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna have you meet Ed Cohen. I'm like, Ed Cohen, who's Ed Cohen? I remember I looked him up on YouTube and I figured out who he was. Man, the first time I shook Ed Cohen's hand and Chad was just talking how much of a big hand he has, he's built weird and all this shit. And so I shook his hand, I'm like, what's up, man? My hand got swallowed. Like, you know when someone shakes your hand and like, they get like just your fingers, you don't even like have a chance to like grab the whole hand? That's what happened to me. And I'll never forget that. I'm like, man, he probably thinks I'm a bitch. Like the first experience I got, that's what he probably thought of me. Like this kid with some little ass hands, so. But yeah, me and Ed are cool, man. That guy's super dope. He like DMs me all the time, and he's super cool. I like that guy. 4th set, definitely like an 8. It's my little pit bull, Snow. Say hi to her. Little female pit. She just got her ears cut. All you guys are gonna hate me for that. Everyone hates when dogs get their ears cut, or pit bulls. But that's what you got to do to them. I'm just playing. Just honestly, it helps their ears breathe like human beings, man. If their ears are very flappy naturally, so I used to have a beagle too, and their ears are like that, so they get super dirty, humid, and they get ear infections like crazy. And my dog was deaf by she was like 5 years old, so I don't want that to happen to her. But yeah, she's a little 8-week pit. Her name is Snow. She's got an Instagram, Snow. I don't know, Tyson and Snow. That's the Instagram. I'll seriously like be on my sets of squats and people will be done through the whole workout. I'm like, bruh, I'm still on the same exercise. Well, this is why people don't want to do it. It's why people don't have a big squat, because they don't like to squat a lot. They want to do different shit. Just like Chad said, you want to be a strong squatter, squat a lot. You want to be a strong bencher, bench a lot. That's what you got to do. That's why for accessories, he's just like back, shoulders, do whatever you want, because this is the main shit right here. Woo! Let's see if it changes. Now, I'm gonna do RP9. Definitely a little bit harder. Oh, it went down, 425. So, a little bit less weight. All right, so the last set, I went to RP9 because it was a little bit harder. And it told me to go down to just 10 pounds. My top set was my back down was 435. It told me to do 425. I'm just gonna take off another 10, so it's gonna be 415. And I just wanna let you guys know, it's okay to go lighter than what it tells you if you're really feeling beat up. You gotta be honest with yourself. And that's why I like the RP training, because it says RP 7, and if I'm really feeling like beat up, I'm gonna take a little bit more weight off, because I'd rather do perfect technique and get all my reps in than to like stay at a challenging weight and like all the reps are like not good. Either I'm cutting depth or the weight goes on my toes and I'm just more forward. So I just want everything being the same. So I'm gonna get 415 for my last set of 5. Woo! Man, back to the Cortez, baby. These aren't the comfiest shoes, but right now, they feel like an Air Max. All right, so for my 6th set, like I said, I went down in weight. It said 425, so I went down to 415. Now we're on to 2-board bench press. 5 sets of 5, anywhere from 285 to 300. So we'll see how I feel. I'll probably do my first set at 285. If that feels a little bit easy, I'll probably up the weight to maybe like 305, 315, see how I feel. So first set, I did 285, like I said, it's definitely RP 6. That honestly felt like easier and faster than my last set. I'm gonna go a little bit more, 315. Felt good, felt good. Definitely still like RP 6, I feel like I could go more. Plug it in. Yeah, so it says my next set, anywhere from 310 to 325. So I'm gonna stay at 315 for this next one, keep RP 6. If my last 5th set feels really good, I'll go up to 325, so see how it goes. 1, 2, Woo. Yeah, so I did 315 the last 2 ones, and so I'm glad I went to 325 because it said anywhere from 320 to 335. So I'll put 325. Now select quad exercise right here. So people that don't know what a lateral lunge, I'll show you why I like to do those. And the cool thing is, look, you could select it, and how often do you want to do this exercise? The rest of the block or just today? I normally like to put just today. I like to switch it up, but majority, I like to do the same accessory for like at least 3 weeks, and then I'll switch it. So sometimes I do for the whole block, sometimes I do just for today. But the biggest thing why I do the lateral lunges is because it works your adductor. Your adductor is like this tiny little muscle right here. I messed up my adductor, so I'm gonna do this because, I hurt my muscle. I hurt my adductor because it was a weak muscle. So a weak muscle is gonna get you hurt. It's gonna get strained. So you gotta focus on those little muscles and make sure they're strong, because it's just gonna prevent injury. So I don't wanna get that injury again. All right, guys, so the next one, we got a posterior chain exercise. I haven't selected one. Like I said, there's all kinds, back raises, band good mornings, hip thrusts, all that. My favorite though is back raises always. So I'm gonna do it for the rest of the block because majority always gotta focus on your back. So 3 sets of 12 or 15 reps, we're gonna do that right now. The biggest thing I see people doing wrong on this is when they come up, they're hyperextending their back. You want your back to just go flat. So you wanna cross your arms Come all the way down, relax your back, come up, and keep your back flat. People go like this and hyperextend their back. It's better to just hold it like this. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. And then when you get really strong, you can start grabbing a barbell, hold some weight. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. All right, guys, let's finish up today's training session. It's pretty much what it's been looking like for the past 2 weeks because I'm in the strength block. In this program, you know, you're gonna start hypertrophy, pretty much just a lot of reps, building that muscle. Then it's gonna go down to strength, you building more strength. The reps are gonna go down. But yeah, man, this is it's a tough workout. It's a little bit longer. It takes me a long time to get those squats done and the bench, but you know, you just gotta take your time, really think about the technique, and you know, that's it. But any you guys that have questions about JuggernautAI, I definitely give it a try. I don't know if they have like a free trial or just a week trial, but I would definitely, man, it's only like 30 bucks. So 30 bucks is nothing, man. To give all the information it has, definitely give it a try because it's gonna help you, you know, just get you the goals you want. And the biggest thing, it's very personal. Like, you know, if you're weak on the squat, the bottom, it's gonna give you workouts to get you better at that. Same with the deadlift. You're weak at the lockout, it's gonna give you all the best workouts to be strong at your lockout. So I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys next time.